Hello and namaste, everyone. Welcome to the podcast number three, challenge to the procrastination. So, beat your procrastinations. As I've already told that I had a habit of shifting my thoughts to overcome my fears and upon the fluency of English. So, I took a challenge to continuously speak fluently on the topic and decide 1 minute before I record it to the YouTube. I record it, and so it's a third day and the challenge to beat my procrastination habit of shifting my uh, the challenge to overcome the fear of fluently speaking English. So it's a day three. So today I have chosen the topic called faith. So I'll be more on speaking a few minutes about the faith. That is a cool topic, and it is a very deep as well. So let's begin. So challenge a bit of procrastination. Anything you have, and you have a habit of procrastinating things. First, you need to beat that procrastinations, and the life will change. That was I believe. So I'm talking about the faith. Dear friends, I don't know whether this video this you can look the background side is just poor, and myself may look like awkward to you, but this is me, the real me, and this is not a confined, and there is no limit that I would want to grow. One day I will be the international speaker, delivering the speech, motivating the many of the people all around the globe to get their goals, to get the confidence, to beat the procrastination and every habit. So it's my commitment, it's my faith on me, and my it's my purpose, also purpose of a life, to change the life of a people, so that I'm on the journey, be it small, and taking a small steps and improving myself daily. And you are my with me, I guess, my friend. So it is the third day, and sometimes I feel like I'm quitting the things, and I should leave the things. Why they, because it sometimes happen that you won't see some visible changes within yourself, and you feel like that, why it is, why am I doing this? So if you're not seeing the certain changes in yourself within some couple of days, then you should believe that real thing and a good thing should take a time. Egypt's pyramid were not made in a day or in a year. So it takes a time for setting your best, giving your best, and to make it possible, to make your form that you can deliver anything towards the world. So for that it takes time, and it also takes time for beating your procrastination habit. Sometimes you feel like you're giving up to the things. When you're giving up to the things, you should feel like, if you live your life that nobody is living right now, be it a measurable, be it anything, full of frustrations, or full of anything else, the only thing you have is a hope. And if you live a life no one have lived now, then you will live a life that nobody will live. So that's the faith, that's the faith. And I have a faith in my intuitions and my belief. So this tour is about the faith, and I'm talking about the faith. How many of you have already known, already sensed, not superficially, but you have already genuinely felt it, the faith? Do you have a faith in God? Do you have a faith in the universe? Do you have faith in yourself? How much do you believe in yourself? That's the most important things, because there are lots of the paradigms, there's a lot of the people around you. 99% of people are not successful, and I bet you that every people who are below, and if you, when you see them, you can you can imagine and see their growth after 10 to 20 years old. They don't gonna change. They will live a life as they are living, but they will put their so-called already established orthodoxical praises to you, to stop that. If you not do in a time, you will blah blah. You should do this job. You study the science. Why not teaching in colleges? Why not doing a government job? Don't follow the passion. It's not in your scope. Then you will, when you will pass the time, then you will not get a chance to get a job. Things like this, they sometimes I feel like there is also some of the things, there lies also some of the truth, but without a logic and without anything else that they deliver to us, that gives us sometime hang, sometimes they feed of their words, and the way they deliver the things always create some of the space in our mind. And sometimes there has been a time or days like I spend a whole day with a frustrated form, thinking that what can I do in my life. They have been told whether they are right or not, I couldn't figure out. But I believe in myself. I will be the international keynote speaker, and I will be changing the every life of the people at any cost where come in contact every stranger's life, because I love helping people. I love serving people. The faith in deepest level of yourself will definitely lead you towards that goal. That's everything believe, because when you ever read the books, when you ever read the books, many of the books, then most of the times, the many of the books I've talked about, the one is the decision, another maybe in a belief, another is your purpose of a life, like a goals and something else. So belief is also faith, or is also the major things that a person have to in order to grow him from the 0 to 1. So we whenever the life hit you hard at every situations, have faith on you, have faith in God. Don't waste time, you know if you started a morning, if you improve your morning and full momentum, you generate a full momentum. And if sometimes I felt, in the daytime I felt very low, and at the time I spelled it out. I spelled the more frustrations. I speak continuously what I'm feeling right now, not what I'm feeling right now, but what will I become in the present tense, that today this is happening to me. Not bad good, no, not worse things, but the today I'm having this sort of things, and it will definitely change, and I will change. So that sort of determinations somehow gather some of the energy and make you able to do the what you have been doing. Because early in the morning when you get some exercise, and there is also some excellent book called, from the writer called Paul, the Miracle Morning, so yeah, I completely followed it, because I had a habit to sleep until 6 or 7 without any reason, whether I wanted to sleep more or not, I used to sleep a more thing. But whenever I read a book, I build my habit to wake up at 4 a.m. and do some of the exercises, and so do some visualization, do some affirmations, and do gratitude works. And after that complete all of those sort of works, I feel like energized, and I feel like I could do, and I could conquer the anything in the world. So this is how my morning starts. And during the daytime when I'm doing my works, every there may be the many kinds of works, so whenever I get a chance, then I start, whenever I feel low, I start to convince myself, I have faith in myself, have faith in yourself, that the world, if the world is against you, there are some of the people, they will catch a hand. They are always good authors, they are always achievers. Follow them, read them, feed your mind with those things they have said and they have experienced. Because the one we started from 0 to 1 will not say the anything which is maybe the orthodoxical or not relevant to the society or something else. Who cares? You care about yourself, you care about your belief. You go from the 0 to 1, and when you go from the 0 to 1 and you reach that the pinnacle of success, you deliver some of the speech and help many people as you can. Maybe don't be best on a monetary equivalent, but there is a compensation, you might have understand. If you deliver something, you should give, you should get something else, but never stick to the monetary equivalent, but way you deliver the things to the people, the life changing things. That's the that's the main purpose of a life. And when I turn 70 to 80 years old, I will be speaking like this in front of the mass of people, young, from young to the world, that they can change their life in every moment of a life, every age of life, if they have a courage, belief, and changing habit. But you should read the people, you should follow the people who achieved everything, who don't think like life is of a very strong, uncertainty. We think like life has a hurdles, but once you pass it, there's not hurdles. Once you conquer it, you can do anything. It's your in anything in a world. If you are fixed and determined, and go through the plan of action with the faith feed of things in your mind and faith in your heart, you can achieve everything in your life. So this sort of thinking, this sort of a video, this sort of audio, this sort of presentation, this sort of thinking and reading, writing, everything else which you find in the role model you carry on. So the phase you're passing on, might be the difficulties of financially struggling, there might be difficulty in the level of a relationship, health, or any criteria, any niche, any area of your life you're suffering, and you want to just make it well. Then you can make a role model to you, the man of integrity, the woman of intelligence, or anything else. You can get things. So the tip number last is follow the people according to the situation you're facing, so you can get to the goals. Thank you. Have faith in yourself. Thank you.